I just threw a truck at a dragon. I love my life.
This is Peter Rosenthal, head film critic for The Onion. Today, I'll be discussing Shazam! Fury of the Gods, the latest film in the DC cinematic universe, and one that, in my opinion, anyone should be able to go see by themselves without being called a weird loser or pedophile by a really shitty group of teenagers in the theater. Fury of the Gods continues the story of teenager Billy Batson, who, upon saying the magic word Shazam, can transform into his adult superhero alter ego. It's a lighthearted and unpretentious good against evil story that every filmgoer, young or old, ought to be able to watch without a gang of delinquents laughing at them the whole time and calling them a sad old child molester just because they're there alone in the middle of the day. Directed with a wry touch by David Sandberg, Shazam is a welcome break from the more self-serious superhero fare swamping the market, bursting with whimsical humor that will surely appeal to both young fans and seasoned critics who are just at a matinee screening to do their goddamn job. Though I bet most of it went way over the heads of those little shits sitting in the back row who'd rather focus on pelting me with M&Ms. Admittedly, I did find the film's subplot about Billy's attempts to keep his foster family from drifting apart slightly ham-fisted. But then again, it was difficult to focus while I was being called a weird crypt keeper-looking bitch and getting told to stop beating my man-meat by 4 or 5 high school bullies sitting 2 rows behind me. For the record, I was trying to quietly open the packet of Raisinets in my lap, you perverted little mouth breathers, not touching my junk. Grow the fuck up. The always formidable Helen Mirren joins the film as the villainous Hespera, one of the 3 daughters of Atlas, delivering a performance full of seething disdain for the film's younger protagonists. A hatred I'm sure any moviegoer who just wanted to enjoy a bit of cinematic escapism in peace would totally get. I sure as hell did. However, it was the second act of the film that delivered its most harrowing and profound moments, as I spent the majority of it in the bathroom, sobbing after those assholes dumped a full cup of blue raspberry icy on my head. God, why are kids so mean? With its pulse-pounding action scenes and crisp visual effects, the film is ultimately one that's tailor-made to be seen on the big screen, preferably at a theater where the employees take the threats against you seriously and protect you from a gang of brats who have no respect for their elders or the art of cinema, which is not the AMC Theater on Clybourne, that's for sure. And while Shazam! Fury of the Gods isn't a groundbreaking film by any measure, it does accomplish what it set out to do by showing us that children can be capable of anything, including acting like unrepentant monsters to innocent people. For The Onion's Film Standard, I'm Peter Rosenthal.